circles on a high speed of what is it, 220 BPM, I believe. It's just super hard.
All right. Well, we should be getting underway to see this in just a second. Not much of a lead-in either. It gets right into it, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. I mean, the map is already really stream heavy right in the beginning, but this is nothing compared to what you are going to see in the Kiais. There'll be a little bit of a slowdown here.
Yeah, there's some of those monocolored streams you were talking about with just a little bit of cat sprinkled in there.
Now these are in the Kiai, so prepare for those. It's a really fun map though. Here we go for the first Kiai. Now look at that.
Oh, dear God. That's... Jesus! That's never ending. That's just one long-ass stream.
Yep. And the Kiai has double that. The second one.
Yes.
Look at the artist.
Okay. Yeah, I
Did you not
understand that.
expect this from the artist, Never Lauren?
Well, I expected that to an extent, but at the same time, like, I know taiko, like, one of the things in taiko is you usually kind of want to put a gap in between your long streams and not have them too long, but that one particular stream was, like, Zeteri, you might be right saying, like, 100-something notes, for sure.
Yeah. Well, this is 2017 after all. I think this was mapped even a year prior to this World Cup. I may be wrong here, but well,
This was Okay, so this was submitted April 14th, 2016. Last updated on March 16th, 2017. Sorry, it was updated quite recently.
I don't think there were many changes though, so. But yeah, it just prepares everybody for what is going to happen in this World Cup. It's just quite the fitting map. Only getting
This would be
harder.
really annoying to play on DDKK.
Right. Oh. Well, telling from experience, the parts in between the Kiais are actually doable, even those 15 mono dons right there. Actually quite okay, but the Kiai is just devastating.
Yeah, just like that one stream file would just murder you.
You can estimate how many dons there are on that stream. However, keeping track of them is super hard at that speed, and then keeping it on. I mean, Stamina Thief is just the most fitting name for this diff that there could ever be.
Well, I mean, that's an interesting way to look at it.
Whoa, John 571 though.
Sakura.
Yes.
Space without notes is a wasted space.
Oh man, these long death streams are absolutely crazy.
Look at John! What a performance. Is that a full never mind. I did just want to say that. That looked like a full combo until the very end.
I'm amazed this combo got that high.
Well, congrats to the guys that passed this map. I haven't passed this ever so far.
I can't blame you. Like, what was the... I wonder if I can check what the star rating was.
Ooh, I don't remember the star rating at all.
Oh, okay. Ugh. Do you want to take a guess?
I mean...
No.
Oh no. Oh no, come on.
cannot wait to see this. It was
sorry,
6.68.
I just completely got cut off by that pick. Okay, I think it is around 6.66 stars, but
Yeah, 6.68.
okay.
Oh, this should be good.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna mute so that you wanna watch this properly.
Sneak around. Be careful not to make a sound. Shh. No, don't touch that. We're number one.
What's the choice? And we go in DT as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I may have found myself a new ringtone.
Let's try something else. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. Slip and slide on this banana peel. Be very, very, very careful. Don't touch this thing. You never know the problems it could bring. Just sneak about with your graceful skill. And now stand absolutely still. Don't touch it. No, no, no. We're number one.
I don't even want to talk right now. I'm just amazed by that song.
What are you doing?
I'm speechless.
We're number one.
Alright,
Okay,
I think. Oh, you're back. Yeah, welcome back.
I exploded again.
That is okay. Your thoughts on the song, Citron?
I was gonna say before I went boom, I feel really bad that I know this song like word for word. I really shouldn't, but I do.
Interesting fact right here. Actually, this song for some reason has different lyrics. Like this remix has different lyrics. You may not be able to hear it now since it's double time instead of normal speed, but at some point we're actually at different text. I don't know what happened here, but on my end there are 2 people missing on Hong Kong side.
Now listen closely. Here's a little lesson in trickery. This is going down in history.
Oh god. Okay. We got a couple disconnects coming in, but stay tuned, we'll get it fixed.
Make a sound. Shh. No, don't touch that. We're number one. We're number one.
Yeah, it does look like we did see a couple DCs.
Right. Well, those people are not going to be number 1 then.
Not at all.
Let's try something else. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. Slip and slide on this banana peel. Be very, very, very careful. Don't touch the thing. You never know what problems it could bring. Just sneak about with your graceful skill. And now stand absolutely still. Don't touch it. No, no, no.
Huh. We've got Hanjimon on the side of Hong Kong. Bear with us, people.
Yeah, I've never heard the part of this.
It's a nice remix, gotta say. quite refreshing to hear something out of the ordinary meme corner. So Cola actually holding quite the combo.
Alright, and someone died at the end.
The whole Spanish side died, and Chocola, the only one actually bothering to play the map and ending up with a pass and a nice combo on top.
The comebacks are real.
Well, that was definitely something.
Definitely was number one. Yeah.
Number one
warm-up pick.
Warm up. I think we're done with the warm up, aren't we?
Yeah, warm-ups are out of the way now. We should be starting into the rolls. Let's hope we see some high rolls now.
For a change, yeah.
487.
Now listen closely.
Oh, you want to call numbers now? Let's go with. Oh no.
We're not getting past 40.
I call it 51.
Let's see what we get then, shall we?
Oh my god.
Told
These
you.
ones are atrocious. What is happening today? This is ridiculous. The highest roll we had was, I believe, 48 or 46.
Yeah. That's
Taiko
literally
is
all.
really bad at getting good rolls.
Pin's right. You won the first band. Look at it that way.
I actually practiced rolling. I'm not kidding. I looked for the best term to use next to the roll command. And I got like 390 and above scores after each other with that term, so I went ahead and used it. And then I got a fudging 6. That was close.
Oh man.
Maybe Toy should play in the Taiko World Cup. Maybe then he might win a roll.
Wow. Wow. Chocolate and wolf equals cyanide?
Okay, now we're okay.
That is like savage level.
Poor Wolf.
I think it's the first time we actually see FKS banned. So far, it's been quite the pick for a lot of matches, like a favorite.
I think you mean all of the matches.
Yeah, I think it was in every match, yeah. Well,
But more importantly, no time factor love band. Which I think is arguably more important.
Oh yeah, but I'm more excited on the actual picks right now.
That is true. This should be pretty interesting. Magnemizer, what are you doing over there? Get back over there.
Wait, who's missing in Spain? Oh, there we go. Oh, now Mytrox is apparently a Hong Kong player. What is even happening? So it looks like we got Pernicious Deed by Sebamassar as our first pick. Very difficult map. The OD is so high that it actually makes you miss if you're not exactly precise. And when you think you're precise, you actually get 100s. It's insanely difficult to keep a good accuracy on this map.
Yeah, and I feel like with LKS getting hit, there goes the 100% pick rate on it, but it still has 100% presence rate. Like, it's still being mentioned in every match.
Well, that's true. Okay, we're going right in. We're starting off with very slow SV, so hard to read. As you can see, we already get some accuracy drops. This is hard to estimate when you have to hit it.
Yeah, and I mean, SV changes like that and slow SVs in general seem to be like the kryptonite of taiko players.
Normally it is, yeah. I think there are some players that specialize in this, but usually it won't get you far if you want to get high in ranks. So I guess most players are just not familiar with SVs like that.
But that's what makes them really interesting to watch. You get to see what players really are well-rounded instead of just being, you know, like, I'm going to be max speed the game.
Right, absolutely. Well, I think the average accuracy right now is about 94%. Let's see how that will change. So far we got a slight lead for Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So far I think only Sing is holding full combo. It may not be a full combo, but I think it is. On Spain's side we got some high combos going, but no full combos at all.
Yeah, the scores are very close though here.
Correct, yes. Only 30,000 points of a difference. Ooh, we got quite some accuracy drops again. With the miss of Mitrox, this lead will widen a little bit in favor of Hong Kong.
Yeah, Mitrox definitely didn't need to break there, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Right.
And it looks like Hong Kong is going to be able to take advantage of that. We're just now hitting the halfway point of this song.
And although Mitrox broke, they still got the highest accuracy in the team. And Sing is even above that, so that's
this is actually a pretty long double time pick.
Oh, it is, yeah. It's a true test of skill.
Only imagine how slow that would be without it.
Ugh.
Ooh, Mitrox finding a miss on that double cat there with the slowdown just not working to his favor.
That's what I meant. When you think you're absolutely exact, you get a 100, and if you're not exact, you'll get a miss because of this high overall difficulty. Maybe 10, maybe 9.8, I'm not quite sure what it is. But in taiko, that's insane. It's really hard to cope with.
Yeah, and the double time windows don't help at all either.
Nope. So despite some drops in accuracy, Sing actually holds quite impressive accuracy with 98.2%. For this map, this is really high, quite nice. And overall, Spain's at 94.5%. That is, I believe, not going to be enough as the map is slowly closing.
It does look like Hong Kong might be able to secure this point in their favor.
That's what it looks like.
And there she goes. That's going to be the first point on the board for Hong Kong, netting them quite a decent play here. Accuracies from John being 94.95, Sing with a 97.96, and Magnemizer with a 92.67. And on Spain's side, we have Valero YL with a 93.92, Hajaman with a 94.29, and Matrosk with a 93.92. So the accuracies are kind of close there. Outside of Singh really pulling that very impressive play, that would have been a pretty close battle.
Yeah, Singh definitely pulling through and granting the win for Hong Kong here.
And now the ball is in Spain's court. What map do you feel that they might pull here?
Oh, that's quite a hard question to ask. Hong Kong's very versatile. It's anything that they could pick, actually. Well, I think a solid nomad would be quite okay. Just to get another point, and maybe something technical and slow at the same time. So my favorite Beachside Bunny could be the pick to go with. But I'm not quite sure. Maybe they got some hidden tricks.
I feel like Beachside Bunny is like this kind of like a meta pick at this point. Like everybody's used it.
Yes, it's a fun map and it's a unique map in its own right. Well, it's just well usable in a match like this where you can just secure a safe point and all. If you have some sort of benefit to playing technical stuff, then it's just the map to go to.
It looks like they're going to lock in Stronghold, though.
Yeah.
And, I mean, this is another one we've seen quite a bit of as well.
Right. I'm not quite a fan of it because it's really hard to read. But, well, that's what it's here for, in the map pool.
Yep, and I mean, obviously, Spain feels pretty confident with it as they're locking this in as their first pick here. Hopefully they'll be able to take away their own point, but if Hong Kong manages to break, that is going to put Spain in a very sticky situation.
Yes, you don't want to be 2 points down to the other team.
Like, mind games do work for sure. When you lose consecutively, with each loss, it kind of just eats away at you guys a little bit more.
Yeah.
But if you can manage to break a point, like, that can all change.
We've seen it happen. Maybe not in the Taiko World Cup, but in other cups.
No, I think we actually saw some group stage tiebreaker hype. So,
true, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the reverse comebacks, the reverse sweeps. They can happen. I really hope we see one in the round of 16, but only time will tell. I feel like if we're going to see it, the France versus USA match might be the place to see it.
Well, I'm predicting that it's going to be a head-to-head race at all times. That's what I can see, but, you know, I'm open for everything, as usual. So going into the map, we got a slight lead for Hong Kong, but nothing to call on, because it's so clutch.
Yes, but if
12K.
Singh and Thomas can hold that double S there for a decent amount of time, they can possibly secure themselves some advantage.
Absolutely. But there's already one dropped, so... there goes the second one as well. There are no double S's anymore, but we do have a drop from Alvaro YL, and sadly, Alhanjaman and Matrosk.
Matrosk actually finding a second miss right there.
Yeah. That will give the lead to Hong Kong, and they'll just expand it as far as they can.
Yeah, Alvaro finding another drop that is not going to be good, as it's really going to damper their ability to possibly take this one back.
Well, again, the SV is not for the light-hearted people. Then again, we're only 1/3 into the map, so everything can still happen, but Spain will have to play extraordinarily well to take this point.
Yeah, with Singh and Thomas both holding sub 99%, it's going to be really hard for them to come back here. Avalaro is going to have to pull that accuracy up, and that might be too hard to do here. It seems like they're kind of equaling out around 94.
Well, the accuracy by Thomas and Singh are just mad. This is ridiculous. 99.61 and 99.53, that is fantastic, phenomenal. We're entering the last quarter of the map. We can see some breaks here.
This really heavy, slow section, but everybody playing it pretty decently. We did find a few breaks on Spain's side, but
yeah, that's another one. I think Thomas is still holding a full combo, which is very impressive. I did.
yeah, it does look like that lead has become a very large margin. That
Some artists that, well, I got my eye on. Do you know Bert by coincidence?
yeah,
Yeah, what a great artist.
that's good stuff all the time. One that I kind of like myself personally is Rainbow Dragon Eyes, because they take rock and chiptune and kind of mix it together.
Yeah. One of my teammates mapped some songs by Rainbow Dragon Eyes. So
Yeah, it's real good stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of people that do it, but it's one of my. I feel like it's a little bit of an underappreciated music genre, but that's just personal opinion. You know, people can smash me out all they want, but it doesn't really get as much as I would like to see it in us.
Yeah, our game could definitely use some more, but I think it's actually quite widespread. Like, people are using chiptunes for multiple occasions, I'd say, where they're really fitting. So it does have its good reputation, but yeah, we could use some more in our game.
I like the background already.
The background, yeah.
Can't mess with the white mage.
Reminds me of the other set. You have an early lead for Hong Kong, but this doesn't mean anything just yet. There's a break by John and Thomas. Although we got quite some accuracy drops, my Tusk was holding quite a nice accuracy until that very drop right there. Overall, we got a lot of misses. Do you know by chance whether there are some DDKK players in Spain or in the Spanish team? Do you know that?
I actually wouldn't have information on that, but I'm trying to remember what Tasha told me. There's a really easy telltale sign for DDKK players or KKDD players.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. I'm kind of tempted to message him and be like, hey, what's that tell on that? Because there is a specific way you can tell with the way they alternate. Like, you could look gameplay-wise.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I thought about problems with mono streams and, well
yeah.
hitting finishes on the end of streams pretty reliably. In terms of alternating, I just couldn't tell. Even though I'm a player myself. So.
Yeah, I think that it's a specific way the alternation happens, and that's kind of the way you can figure it out.
I just got told there are no DDKK or KKDD players in Spain, so that is natural struggle with the complexity of the patterns, and that can be reflected by the score. We're at 2.1 million in Hong Kong, and Spain's just clocking in at 2 million, so that's quite a margin here.
Oh man, all the sound effects in this.
Pretty creative. Gotta give it to them.
Oh, for sure. I like how the map's actually set out too. Like, it actually feels like it's not as awkward as some taiko maps. And I know that that's just me needing to learn the game better, but like, I feel like it actually follows the music a lot more, and that would make it a lot easier for me to play. If it had an easier difficulty, I would definitely like to try it out. But with that being said, it does look like Hong Kong is going to secure that third point, bringing this 3-0 in favor of Hong Kong. They are on fire. They are looking for their sweep as well. Spain, come on, guys. You got to step it up. Don't let them sweep you. We don't want this to be the sweep end. Come on. You guys got this.
I'm pretty sure they'll get onto the board at least. I mean, my trust, look at that accuracy. That's the best in this round. But they are also the MVP of this round with over 1 million points. Overall, quite a good performance. It was just not enough to cope with that lead of Hong Kong. And I think with the right picks, they should be able to get some points on the board.
Yeah, I think it was also like the combination. Well, the fact that was a Hard Rock pick.
Yes.
Now, for my Trox, that didn't really stop him at all, but Avalero had a little bit of problems there, keeping their accuracy pretty high for Hard Rock, in my opinion, but just not high enough to really get anywhere on the board.
Yes, the performance wasn't too bad, but just not enough to cope with Hong Kong.
Score V2 does not take any prisoners, man. It is ruthless. Like, if your accuracy isn't on point, it doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Alright, Spain, what are you guys going to pick for us? And Twitch chat, by the way, while we're talking here and waiting for the next match, be sure to go ahead and, if you're interested in supporting your favorite team, you can pick up a banner at the O store. And remember, if you support the winning team, that'll stick around a little bit longer, showing that all the love and support that you show to your team is just there for all to see. Instead of just giving your energy, you can also wear their energy as pride, because you'll be supporting their entire team, flag and all, on your profile.
They look fantastic. I can only recommend those.
Yes, they do. If you happen to have a green avatar, it will also really blend in pretty well. Deadbeat would know. Deadbeat would super know. I feel like he changed his avatar just for it.
Actually, I changed it about a month ago. before the banners were even out. I was just like, I like this one. I'm going to use this one. And then I was like, oh yes, green. This worked out perfectly.
It did work out very perfectly.
I actually remember during one of the previous World Cups, I actually did change my avatar to one of my older ones so it matched with the banner. Accessorizing.
If you want to express your opinion on this match and other matches, go ahead and tweet at me at ZTZala, and I'll give you some shoutouts and we'll talk about what you have to say.
You just want me to say how wrecked some of these teams got. Well, just look at the end of the day matchup lineup from the wiki, and you'll see all the devastation. Trust me. This is really trying to be a sweep in.
Do you think Hong Kong will do the 5-0?
I don't know. It's feeling like it. Let's see how they perform on Clash of Swords. I'm gonna say they might have this in the bag.
I'm looking forward to this map because, you know, LCD mapped this one warm-up map, the Stamina Thief. This is actually quite close. It's a bit more complex in terms of pattern, but that makes it easier to tap it. And I think Spain got quite the chance over here if Hong Kong messes up in any way.
Real was very early miss, but no big problem. LZD also with that secondary miss, gonna give that early lead to Hong Kong.
But we do have a double S by Matroska.
Yes, very true, but that double S only will take him so far. His team has got to be able to pull as well, and Singh and Chocola both have well, did till I started talking about it. Had double S's, but yeah. So Mytrosk, he can play as amazing as he can, and I do fully believe that he is on equal footing with the Hong Kong team. But like LZD really struggling with this pick. Avalero actually bringing it back up and definitely supporting his team, but if LZD can't bring that back up, that's going to be game, and Hong Kong's going to be able to get a 4th point.
But at least they're not messing up on the complicated streams here at the 2/3 mark. However, Shokola on the Hong Kong side did get some drops, so this may be an opening for a comeback. There's a note lock.
Yep, Chocola had a note lock. John also finding a break there.
And Spain's doing really well on these streams. They can keep it up, there may be a comeback. Oh no, we got the note lock though.
Oh, that was some real bad note lock. For LZD, he missed that whole stream.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, that could have been a turnaround. That could have been a turnaround indeed, but that note lock near the end.
We need to address this. There was a double S score by Hong Kong. It's a 999 score. We still don't know why it happens. However, really good job by Hong Kong there, or at least by Singh. Very impressive.
Yeah, and Mytrox did pull off with a very impressive score as well with a 99.91%. Like Indeed. I said, definitely on par with the Hong Kong players. It's just, unfortunately, LTD had some really bad note lock there. Still pretty decent accuracy, but that is going to give that 4th point over to Hong Kong. And they are going right into Harpia. And this definitely sounds like a potential final song here, as they're looking to seal the deal and secure their 5th point.
Hapuya is, well, did we see Hapuya yet? Because this is quite a complicated map, especially with Hidden. It is feared by many players, which is why it was banned so many times already. So yeah, they may actually go for the 5th point right here for now.
Yeah, this should be pretty interesting.
Oh, we can see this. Excellent. This is one of the ones we hadn't actually seen yet.
Quite scary of a pick.
Yeah, that's totally the reason why we probably haven't seen it yet. But the Hong Kong's like, we're 4 points up, guys. Let's do something crazy. And
I
boom.
don't know what I'm doing. That is a quote from Hong Kong. Well, there
Oh
you
man,
go.
I didn't actually think I'd call that like that. Like, I just thought they were like, okay, yeah, we could probably win on this one. Then you're saying it's hard, and I mean, all the maps looked absolutely insane to me during the map pool showcase, so I can't judge it on how exactly hard it is, but then you got them saying, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just doing it. This should be pretty interesting. We might actually see Spain take a point here if they practice, but I imagine time investment for this one's pretty tricky, huh?
Yes, absolutely. Braden calls he'd score a C. I hope we're not seeing a C, but at least an A. They'll need it.
Oh boy. It's got a chessboard on it. Yeah. I'm smelling a failure somewhere.
Well, a fail on Hong Kong side would be everything Spain needs.
Stay drop.
Yes.
I guess you could say if Hong Kong wins this, it's checkmate.
Good one.
Whew, okay. Going into the match, we get a lead on Spain's side.
Oh wow, yeah. Spain does have the early lead here. As this is a hidden map.
Drop. Raiding messing up here and there. 1/6 in these streams are just they have such a magnitude to the streams that all the focus is on them, and if they are situated in the middle of the streams and you miss those, you get a note lock for the entire stream that costs so many points. We saw that in Raiden's case right there, which is why Hong Kong now has the lead.
Yeah, that was unfortunate,
Ooh.
man.
Yeah, unfortunately, Raiden dropping down to 84%. I hope they'll recover. We're approaching the last quarter of the map.
Yep.
Get some unlocks from Magnemizer 10, but that looks like it's going to be it.
All right.
Wow.
And that is going to be a 5-0 sweep. The sweep end is real, folks. It's happening once again. Hong Kong definitely taking that. Not effortlessly, I will say that much. It wasn't it wasn't a raffle stomp like what we saw with Japan earlier.
That was not free at all.
Yeah, that was not free. They definitely played out a lot better. But it is still a stomp, not a raffle stomp. Japan's the only one that holds the raffle stomp title right now. They are raffle stomp champions.
Whew. Raiden actually calling the C.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Well, Spain is everything but out of this tournament. They're still the losers bracket, and I'd fathom that they have some chances in getting up there. Actually.
Oh, I feel like if they just practice really hard with the next one, I mean, you could see the talents there. They have the drive. It just they need to put in the time investment, and hopefully, whoever they get matched up against, they are able to form a better strategy. Like, because I mean, strategy is a good part of this. I mean, it doesn't feel like it could be, but it is possible.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Magnemizer.
I am Magnemizer.
That was very nervous.
Yeah,
You did really well, though.
Thank you.
Look at the score, 5-0.
you sweep.
Convincing.
The first point, though, that was really nervous because, that was... I didn't get off to a very good start. And then...
All right, guys. So
That was a very exciting match, though. Spain was really strong. Like,
yeah, it was definitely like we said. With Japan, that was a raffle stomp. What we saw with you guys, you did get a sweep, but you had to work for it. It definitely had to earn it. It was a lot more close, and if a few things had went differently, there might have been points on Spain's board. So I mean, you definitely did good though. Very impressive plays from all your players.
yeah, thank you. One thing I'm a bit salty is at the Score V2 system is pretty much how basically I had the fewest misses on the first map, the Pernicious map. I had 6 misses, and then I still managed to get the lowest score.
Your accuracy.
That's how it goes. What's your accuracy though?
92.
Ouch.
Maybe lower. Maybe lower.
Well, there you go.
All right. Just waiting on a little bit of confirmation real quick before we get started with the next things, but we will be having matches later on today as well. We will be going over a brief recap in just a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and let Deadbeat handle that. You ready, Deadbeat?
I am. I'm just
All right.
waiting for the stuff to switch over.
Good stuff. But yes, congratulations on your stomp. You didn't get the Raffle Stomp title though. Japan wins that.
Well, Japan wins everything.
Yeah, I'd like to
Kinda.
address that before we continue. Let's be real, okay? Japan has won so many times in the past, stomped other teams like Ganondorf on Battlefield. I don't even know.
You shall
You
not.
know, I'm thinking, what if we gave Japan a handicap?
No, the thing
They
is,
only get
the
two
thing
players.
is, Japan is like, while they're incredibly strong, they're not invincible.
Yeah.
They can't hit finishers. They only get one cat and one Don. There we go. All right. Anyways, jokes aside, let's go ahead and get underway with the red beat, with Deadbeat and the recap.